only go as far as what you're exposed to. Right?
Yeah.
Like if you don't know that something out there exists beyond what you're boxed in,
You
won't
know.
ever thrive to get outside that box.
Mm-hmm.
So you living your life just with your mom and just naturally how it progressed, you saw outside the box. So basically, like in reverse, you were outside the box and then you came inside the box.
Mm-hmm.
Where everybody else playing in this sandbox, like, hey, you know there's some shit outside this
I'm
sandbox.
like, bro, you know they got slides?
You know
nigga?
they got slides and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Who, I want to say, who was receptive to you telling them that? Was it a lot of people or was it a few people that were like, Scottie, you fucking tripping, dog? Or they was like, wait, what? You see what Scottie doing? Let's go.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like I've never had one of those journeys where like people didn't necessarily you tripping or you didn't believe. Like everyone was like, another one of my gifts probably I'm thinking is like I've been able to sell people on a dream.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I have just now maybe developed the leadership skills to hold a team together. But I think about all of my groups of friends, like they were all willing to like, yo, let's go. Like we believe in what you, let's do it. You know what I mean?
The power of persuasion is strong.
Yeah.
You could do a lot. Like people get manipulation and persuasion mixed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Manipulation has a negative side to it. You're just getting somebody to do what you want them to do just for you. Persuading, you could be persuading somebody into, hey, look at the opportunities here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you the options. What do you see? But
Mm-hmm.
look at this. So I think you have the power of persuasion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is very, very powerful.
Yeah, I think I do, man. I think to your point, I think I'm learning how to use it good now.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't always use it, just to be able to hold it together is what I wish I would have done better. But everyone was pretty willing to buy in, man. Like none of my friends they probably all didn't like had a work ethic to keep up.
Yeah,
but they was all like, okay, like you know what I'm saying. None of them shot the idea down. One person did shut my idea down, and I love him because he's kind of like a mentor.
What idea?
Suburban.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jason Lee.
Jason Lee?
Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah, he did shut it down.
That's funny. I was just gonna be like, dude, you a young you got what this dude is doing, but you on just a younger level.
That's my guy now. But when I first met him, he didn't necessarily shoot it down, but he told me.
Wait, how did you meet Jason Lee? And how did that come across? Let's get into that. Yeah,
no, for sure. But I'm telling you, my life is like, it be wild. I don't know how this shit be happening, but
yeah, you on
I like talking to you because you make me reflect on shit. When I start to think, it'd be so crazy. I be having moments, but man, me and my homies on like a double date with these two girls. We had went to Catch LA.
Okay,
and we was walking around, and then there's you ever heard of Rocco's in Hollywood?
Yeah,
it's a gay bar, and the girls and my boy was like, man, this shit's be turned up.
But it's famous though.
Yeah, it's famous though. Yeah. But I'm like, gay bars, that's probably not where we should be. Yeah. But they, the girls, we were like, all right, fuck it. So we walk in there, and I'm already studying Jason Lee. The night before, I was watching his Big Boy interview with him on Big Boy. He talking about how he wanted to sell his company, whatever. I walk in the bar, Jason Lee's over there. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, this is...
The breadcrumbs in the universe for you that you tell me about are crazy.
Ridiculous. So I walk up to him. I'm like, yo, I rock with you. I know you want to sell your company for $500 million, blah, blah, blah. And so he was like, oh, shit. Like, I guess he took a liking to it or whatever. And he was like, yo, like, I'm interviewing Remy Ma today. Like, pull up. And that night, I literally went to his studio and he interviewed Remy Ma. Like, I'm sitting there while he...
What?
Exactly. I fell asleep, which is crazy. But ever since then, he took my line down and he's been cool. Like, we hadn't always been in constant contact, but we chop it up every now and then. And then most recently, I don't know if you know, our page got taken down, the Suburban page. Yeah, it got taken down for like 3 months. And somebody flagged us. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, they just took it. And so he's the one who ended up getting it back. He pulled some strings and got it back.